After God confirmed Aaron's calling through the miracle of the blossoming staff in Numbers 17, Numbers 18 explains why Aaron and his sons were chosen and what their calling requires. This chapter is calm, orderly, and filled with God's care. It shows the beauty of spiritual responsibility and the honor of serving near God's presence, the priest's sacred duty. The Lord spoke to Aaron, "You and your sons are responsible for the sanctuary and the altar." God wasn't assigning a burden. He was entrusting a privilege. The priests were given the sacred duty of caring for the altar, the holy place, the offerings, the ministry of worship. This was the closest service to God's presence, and it required purity, reverence, and devotion. Where the people could come near, the priests could come closer. Where the Levites could assist, Aaron and his sons would stand at the altar. It was a calling of holiness, given not by ambition but by grace. The Levites' support role. Next, God turned to the Levites. "Bring your fellow Levites to join you and assist you." The Levites were not priests, but they were essential. They served faithfully by carrying the tabernacle, maintaining its structure, guarding its surroundings, helping with daily tasks. They could approach the outer area, but not the holy altar itself. This teaches a powerful truth. Different roles equal value. Not everyone leads in the same way, but every calling is vital. God gives the priests their portion. God then gave Aaron and his sons a beautiful promise. "I give you the offerings made to me. They are yours as a portion." Since the priests had no farmland or inheritance like the other tribes, God provided for them directly from the gifts brought to him. They received portions of grain offerings, the best of the oil and wine, first fruits, dedicated gifts, certain animals from fellowship offerings. These weren't payment, they were God's hospitality. He was saying, "You serve in my house, so my house will provide for you." This reveals God's generosity toward those who serve him. "I am your inheritance." The Lord told Aaron, "You will have no land inheritance, I am your portion." This is one of the most beautiful statements in Scripture. Other tribes received territory. The priests received God himself, his presence, his nearness, his fellowship. Their greatest treasure wasn't land, it was relationship. The Levites received the tithes. God then gave the Levites their provision. "I give the tithe of Israel to the Levites as their inheritance." Just as the priests were supported by offerings, the Levites were supported by the tithe. And in humility and worship, the Levites were to give a tithe of their tithe back to the Lord, a reminder that everything they had came from him. This created a beautiful cycle of generosity. God, Israel, Levites, priests, God every gift honored the Lord and supported his work. The message of Numbers 18. This chapter teaches us, serving God is a sacred gift, not a self-chosen role. Every calling has boundaries meant for protection. God provides for those who serve him. Different roles do not mean different value. God himself is the true inheritance of his servants. Generosity fuels the work of God's kingdom. Numbers 18 is a chapter of order, honor, and grace. It shows how God arranges his house with wisdom, caring for the hearts, needs, and responsibilities of every part of the community. Next comes Numbers 19, where God introduces the water of purification, a powerful symbol of cleansing and renewal.